and thank you for joining me. Today, I'll be sharing my reflections on the book, The Hard and Soft Sides of Change Management, Tools for Managing Process and People by Kathryn Zukof, published in 2021. I chose this book because change management is something we encounter not only in organizations, but also in our personal lives. The title itself caught my attention. The balance between hard tools like processes as well as soft aspects like people and relationships. Zukof structures her book into 4 main sections. The first section is about defining what's changing and the path to get there. Zukof emphasizes clarity, understanding exactly what is changing and how to plan the steps. Case studies like the DBZ applicant tracking system show how defining scope early makes a big difference. The second session is involving the right people in the right way. Here, the author highlights leadership, stakeholder engagement, as well as listening to opposing views. I found this section very practical because often resistance comes from people who feel excluded. The third section focuses on building awareness, understanding, and support. Now, this is where communication becomes central. The book stresses not just telling people about change, but equipping them with skills and addressing resistance directly. Now, finally, the fourth section is assessing progress and making adjustments. What I like here is the emphasis on reflection, learning from successes as well as mistakes, and being ready to pivot when things don't go as planned. What I really appreciated about this, it is balance. It doesn't just talk about technical project management, nor does it only focus on psychology and culture. It combines both the hard as well as the soft. The writing is clear, the case studies are relatable, and the tools are practical, so you could easily apply them in real workplace situations. In conclusion, Kathryn Zukof's The Hard and Soft Sides of Change Management is a valuable resource for practitioners as well as learners alike. It reminds us that successful change requires both structure as well as empathy, managing the process and caring for the people. My personal takeaway is that change is not just about systems or plans, but about people, and when we balance both sides, change is more likely to succeed. I would recommend this book to anyone involved in leading or supporting change initiatives. We have more than 20,000 printed books covering a wide range of topics and 30 electronics databases consisting of ebooks, e-journals, audio-visuals collections, OUMI repository, seminar papers, as well as theses. 95% of the digital library's collection is in the form of ebooks and e-journals. There are 190,000 ebook titles and over 55,000 e-journals titles can be accessed through the digital library portal. Thank you for listening and happy reading, everyone.